Welcome back, vagabonds. If you're new to my channel, I am Carter. I write for atypicalvagabond.com and work at Blue Tegu. I have a background in biology and computer sciences. It is essential to discuss how technology and travel can affect climate change. My dream has been to travel the world, immersing myself in the culture of each new destination. Today, I will discuss what I've done to improve my Fiverr gigs in my second week. When you set up a Fiverr gig, you need to convey value to your potential customers. They're not going to pay a faceless person money. The 2 gigs I have set up for making money has been for logos and blog posts. The first week I had set up a profile picture of my smiling face. What I noticed in the gigs is that you can show off your work and upload a video. I created a short video describing the 2 gigs, and the value that this adds is that I show I can speak English coherently. I'm also not a faceless person, but an actual human with a little bit of grit. Maybe grit isn't the accurate word I'm looking for, but they know at least I'm a little bit personable. So the gigs have a little bit of added value, but they offer a little more security to the buyers when they see my gig. Though I still do not have any ratings, as I didn't earn any money the first week. The only way to get rated is to actually do a gig. So I was left in a conundrum of wait and see or being proactive. Well, I figured I'd err on the side of being proactive. I took a friend out for his birthday. As we talked over dinner, he discussed how he needed a logo. By Jenga! A solution to his problems and mine. I told him about how I could help him out and how he could help me out by getting me a single rating. I know I have the 5-star skills to make logos, and he needed a logo, so I got it, my first rating. So a day went by, and I still hadn't had my first online sale on Fiverr. I went on Fiverr and found I could take tests. So I took the content writing test. I figured if I had this test under my belt, it'd help me further show potential buyers they would get quality material from me. After all, the other gig I have on here is for blog writing. In the meantime, I created the logo for my friend, and of course ended up with a 5-star rating. So I figured if I was going to get more blog writing on here also, I needed to add a little more value to this gig. And the test, I was able to pass the writing portion. I speak a little bit of English, so it wasn't too difficult. And you know, at this point I still didn't have any offers. And it's like, well, what can I do? So I went into the forum to see what I could do to improve my odds of getting some work. This is when I found out about the buyer request section. So in the buyer request section, you can bid for specific work from the posts by buyers. The limits Fiverr puts out on here is that you can only request 10 bids in 24 hours. So it's important to have these bids be ones that you're interested in the work. And might as well make these bids be highly competitive. Also wanted to make sure I did as much to be competitive for work on Fiverr. On my profile, I learned a section called Learn with Fiverr. There was a class, Online Freelancing Essentials, How to Be Successful on Fiverr. I took this class and learned some new things. For the most part, the video seemed like common sense items all professionals should know. I figured this class is the bare minimum we sellers should do to be considered reputable. So to gain some clout, I took another class, SEO Fundamentals, the Ultimate Framework by Cleo Kirkpatrick. Completing this class gives you a badge on your profile, and it only cost me $46. After completing this class the next day, I received a request to write a blog post. We discussed what was needed, and I was well on my way to provide an optimized blog post using SEO. I also had another request for a logo come in that I completed. So for the total of this week, I earned $36 for the week. I also spent a total of $46 on the SEO class. So for the second week on Fiverr, I lost money. Though this is to be expected if you have done any freelancing work on these type of platforms. The expenses will be used as marketing and gaining clout on the platform. While other YouTubers promise you can make hundreds of dollars each week on Fiverr, some even thousands of dollars, I have not had this experience. Hopefully you've learned something here to get yourself going on Fiverr. If you're expected to make quick cash, do not expect it to happen instantaneously. If you want to find out what it takes to succeed on Fiverr, hit the subscribe button. If you learned something, hit the like button. It helps me out in the algorithms. By hitting the subscribe button, this will give you updates on future Fiverr videos. Join me in this journey and see if I can be like these other YouTubers and make thousands of dollars each week. And until then, I'll see you on the next one.